I still have to finish 2 of these stages left for the 11th anniversary, so let's get one of them done today. Today we're going into the Goku and Vegeta stage of the Universal Survival Saga, or the Supreme Magnificent Battle event. We're going into the Goku and Vegeta stage, as I said, stage 2 of this event. We are actually going to be clearing the mission for tournament participants, and we will actually be doing it no item. I did it no item on accident. I did not mean to do it no item, but as you can see with the support memory and the Ghost Usher down at the bottom, I was expecting to use items for this, but I did end up no iteming it on accident. So we are going to be doing the no item today for the mission of tournament participants, and I kind of just ran a Universal Survival Saga, honestly just Rep Universe 7 setup here to run it, which didn't work with the first stage because of dodge canceling, but this doesn't have dodge canceling, so we should be all good to beat it, and it is not that long of an event, and it is not that hard of an event. But yeah, before we get into the stage, make sure you like and subscribe. 97% of you are not subscribed to this channel, so do that. And yeah, let's just get into the fight. So let's go ahead and, oh, actually I had that, I just realized I intro my videos without the gameplay on screen. I did accidentally do that with gameplay on screen this time. That's fine. We're okay. We're gonna live. But we're still gonna go over everything for the event. We're still gonna be able to do everything. So let's get into this now. So this first stage is not hard at all, I will say. It is a very, very easy stage. This Goku and Vegeta here, the physical one. Yeah, see, there's the support memory popping. Like I said, I thought we were gonna use items. I did not think we were going to no item it, which I guess is just completely luck with all these dodge units on it. It's completely luck if you would live it, or like if you would get a no item run or not. Because if one of your guys gets dodged, obviously, or gets, like, misses a dodge, then obviously they just die. And then you could obviously get into situations where you could use the Ghost Usher to try and just, like, finish the fight off when you have to rely on dodges. But I don't know if there was many opportunities for me to use it here. But for this first stage, let's just go into this Goku and Vegeta. Not very hard at all. Very low on all of their general stats, including their health, and defense, and their, I guess, I don't know if defense is there, but their normal attacks and their health are very, very low. 150 million and then an 800, under a million attack. But there is obviously going to be a reason for that, which we'll look at their gimmicks next, I guess. The gimmick that they have is they only get 50% defense for one turn, which on this first turn is their 50% defense, and you can still see how much damage we're doing to them. This is them with their, like, extra defense and that they're strongest, so it really does not mean anything, in my opinion. And then the other thing they have is they get 10% attack. Ooh, 76 million from UI Goku here. That's hitting really hard. They get 10% attack with each attack performed. So every time they do one of these, that's why they're attacking so much, I'm assuming, because they're looking back on it, they were attacking 12 times per turn. I showed that with the health, is that they're attacking all these 12 times per turn. So they're going to build up 10% attack with each one of those attacks. So after the first turn, they will get 120% attack, and then that will, like, boost their attack up a ton. I'm actually going to pause here because we killed them way quicker than I thought. So we actually are going to build them up pretty quick, but it honestly doesn't even matter. You kill them very quick. And then I guess the last thing I'll go over real quick before we move on to this next stage is that they have a mixed super attack, so they're countering it isn't very, like, likely. You don't I don't think people counter the mixed super ones, and then, or I don't know anyone that would off the top of my head. And then they have a 2 million super attack, which is not a lot at all. So once again, same thing with their regular attack. Their super attack is practically nothing. So we're not worried about them at all in the slightest. And as you see, we're already past them. We beat them in one turn. Didn't even need to worry. Like, we beat them on their defensive turn. So really not that big of a deal. So I guess we'll just jump straight into this Vegeta, who already, looking at it, has a decent jump in health. He's got 100 million more health. But the jump in normals, he goes to 2 million normals. So this guy's rocking 2 million normals compared to 800,000, nearly double the other guy's normals. So those normals can be a little bit scary. I will say, like, I don't think for the most part, like, at least like this team, I do think obviously the dodge units would be a little scared of a 2 million normal, but, like, other than that, it's really just all the defensive units, like this guy will be fine. STR Evolution Blue Vegeta maybe would be fine. I don't have a tournament participants leader. That was my issue, is why I'm running like a Rep Universe 7. So I really don't know how, like, Tien, because I think he's the tournament participants leader. Like, I don't know how those guys would fare in here. But yeah, with these guys, it's pretty much just going to be dodge. Obviously, STR Yoa Goku I think would still be dead, because a 2 million normal is a lot. But he's only attacking 6 times per turn, and his health is somewhat high. But he does have a Ki Blast super attack, and it's going to be his just like 18 key final flash. So it's Ki Blast super attack, so we know Tech Goku, the Omega, or not Omega, Omega's the on-arm super attack. The Tech Goku Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the other key guy. You know, Kai Goku is another key guy, Gamma 2, like anyone that can counter ki, good for this stage. Obviously not the tournament participants like mission, but good for this stage. Okay, see, like he took 200k there. That's STR Evolution Blue Vegeta. So he's not very good, and he took 200k. So he's not hitting insanely hard, but he's hitting pretty damn hard. So then we have a 5 million super attack there with that Ki Blast one, and that's a lot. That is like 5 million will hurt you, especially with when looking at these next things that he is able to do. So his gimmicks is that he actually can have his defense lowered, which I don't really think matters that much, but he gets 3% attack with each attack received and 3% defense up to 100%. 3 is not a lot. Like, I will say, I'll give them that. 3% is not a lot of buildup. Like, as you can see, he's building up every attack. It takes really, really long for him to get to 100%. Like, even if we are doing a lot of attacks per turn, like, they're maybe getting, like, what, 4 attacks, 2 attacks, 2 attacks. Like, he's maybe getting, like, 30-some% each turn, and you're probably going to kill him before he even reaches 100, but he can maybe get, like, 50% attack. So, I mean, that would be a little scary. But just going on that 5 million super, it won't be too bad. The real top tier units will be able to handle it. Just maybe not some of the lower tier ones, if they get caught by a super specifically. Normals, I think they would probably be able to live. Like, STR Evolution Blue Vegeta would have been able to live that normal, or like take double digits from that normal, had it not been built up like at all. But I guess like you can't really avoid building it up. You're just gonna hit him. But like UI Goku here would still be scared of the normal, but like dodging it, I think he would be fine. I actually don't. I feel like maybe he could take the normal with his limited time boost. Maybe he could take the normal with his defense, but otherwise, I really don't think he would be able to. But that's all this guy does. He's not that hard. Once again, also doesn't have that high of defense. Like 250 mil is like pretty high, but not insanely high. But as you can see, we're melting through him with UI Goku here once we start critting and everything. So I guess we'll just let this UI Goku take us into the final stage, as we have the perfect timing to talk about it. The mastered UI Goku stage. Okay, I was gonna say I'm sitting here for whatever reason. I don't know what I'm doing. But okay, yeah, now this is where we have mastered UI Goku. So this guy is a little different. I'm actually gonna go over his gimmicks first, because he, as we are on this first turn, he actually, obviously he's UI Goku, so UI Goku has a chance to dodge, like most of his bosses do. And units, obviously. So he has a chance to dodge us. I believe, I don't know, okay, so it's 5% usually. Use 5% usually to evade any attack. But on his first turn, he gets 30% attack, like, evading. So he has a 35% chance of evading our attacks here. So he is probably going to evade a lot of our attacks. So that is his, like, first gimmick. So this first phase with him, or first turn on him, he's going to dodge most of your stuff. But he has a 35% chance to dodge, and then it will go right back down to a 5% chance to dodge for every turn after this. So that's his first gimmick. And then his other gimmick that's very scary, as you saw it there, his critical on super attack. So we have another critting boss. It's like Jiren. We have another critting boss here. He's gonna be scary as hell. I hate to see it, but you know, we have it's another crit. And then we also saw that he super attacked in that first slot, which I'll go over his super attacks and stuff because they're a little confusing. But yeah, he is critting every single time when he super attacks. So then let's go over just his normal stats then, I guess. Way more health. Like, he's 900 mil compared to Vegeta's 250 mil. It's almost like quadruples the other guy's health. So this UI Goku actually has a whole lot of health. I think same amount of defense. Okay, a little bit more defense than Vegeta. Defense doesn't matter too much. Like, a lot of these guys are critting at the end of the day. But big jump in health. Not a big jump in attack, 2.5 million normals, so not too much bigger than Vegeta, so like you don't really need to be too scared of that. And he's not building up attack like Vegeta does. He's stuck in his attack like range the entire fight. You know, he's not changing anything. So we have the 2.5 million normals, not too bad, just about the same as the previous stage, so you can kind of go off of that. But his super attacks, it kind of confuses me reading it on the wiki. I'll show it on there, and or like the Dokkan info. I'll show it, and it says that he's supposed to super in slot 3 every single time, but I don't get that. I don't, it hasn't happened. He supers wherever. As you can see, he's just supering there, but it doesn't give me a chance that where he's going to super. It just says he's supering every turn, I guess. So he's guaranteed supering once per turn, and he is also going to be like the Omega in the previous stage, where he's going to switch off super attacks. So as you saw in the last fight, the super attack was like an unarmed super attack. It was the one where he does like the punch. I think it's his 12 key. So we're gonna, yeah, it was his 12 key. It was like the perfect instinct. So we're gonna see this one on this guy, because this is the second turn on here. He's gonna switch super attacks. So his first one is gonna be unarmed. So like, see, this is, or I guess we can't see because he dodged it. Okay, well, he's gonna switch super attacks every time. And that first one is going to be unarmed. So it can be countered by like Omega, you know, and I think he's gonna be doing it every turn. I just don't know where he's gonna be doing it. So that first phase is going to be, or first turn, is going to be like an unarmed super attack, so he can be countered by Omega. And it's going to be like Omega, where then on the second turn, or like the Omega boss, not the unit, is going to be like on the second turn, where he is going to be doing a different super attack from the first turn. So like in that first turn, we saw, like, let's just take a look at it real quick here. Because we saw this super attack is the one where he like comes at him and then is going to do the Kamehameha afterwards. So let's go back to this first turn where he supered in the first slot on the Vegeta before he even started. Let's see, is it? Oh, it is the same super attack. It's the one where he like goes at him. Okay, I really don't know how this UI Goku is so confusing. Let's take a look at the next turn actually and see, does he switch super attacks the next turn, or is it the same super attack? Because realistically, it on the wiki or on the Dokkan info, he should be doing either two different super attacks, or he should be all like alternating them in some way. Like, let's skip ahead. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure he did super RUI Goku beforehand. It seems like he should be like Omega, where he's alternating supers every turn, or he should be double supering every turn. I really don't get it. Okay, RUI Goku obviously failing a dodge there. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Like, we're gonna have to do UI Goku attacks. My UI Goku. Okay, did he get supered before this? I want to find where he gets supered. I don't think that was anything. Nope, nothing. Vegeta. Because I don't think we got the revive here, so it wouldn't be like weird attacks. Because that can also mess things up, is if you get a revive. Okay, and then I think, nope. And then he's going to super in slot 3 with AGL UI, I guess. So let's okay, so that's his 12 key. And his 18 key is the one where he like does the flip. So if he starts doing the flip, we know it's going to be the mixed key blast one. So is he going to super here? Yeah, okay. There we go. That makes sense. That is how I think he's supposed to be, where he supers in slot 3. And once again, he's supering in slot 3. So let's see, if he supers in slot 3, is it always going to be the flip and the key blast one? Let's take a look. If we don't kill him before we reach there. Okay, it's the flip. Okay, so every time he supers in slot 3, it's going to be a mixed super attack, or like, it's going to be the Kamehameha one, where it's not full key or full like unarmed super attack. It's one or the other. So that is what we're looking at then. So you're going to have, it kind of depends where he supers. So like if he supers up front here, this is going to kill. So this is obviously, we Dokkan mode it. This is where like I never really had a turn to use items. Like I would say if you're using items to beat this, you could probably just use it on like this turn with these guys, you know, because you just, whenever you want to avoid dodges. But it really is just luck with this stage, using this dodge team. So you can really just use items whenever you don't want to dodge. But with a team like this, where it's very dodge heavy, I wouldn't use Whis or Icaruses. I would use Ghost Ushers, because Whis will not save them. They don't have any damage reduction with them. They're dodge units. So Whis will not save them. It will save the Vegetas, but it will not save the Gokus. So unfortunately, I would use Ghost Ushers in this event if possible. But yeah, looking at it, I think it's just that if he is going to super in that first slot, it's going to be an unarmed super attack. But if he doesn't, then it's going to be a mixed super attack, and it'll be like yeah, a mixed super attack. It won't be a Key Blast or an unarmed. It's going to be one of those mixed ones, because like this, he's going to super him after this on like slot 1, see, and it's his 12 key. And he dodged it, obviously. But that would be an unarmed super attack if he were to, like, finish that attack, obviously. So let's get into the clear of the stage then, because that's, I think, the end of this. But what we learned is that if he supers in slot 3, it's mixed. If he supers in slot 1, it's unarmed. So you can still place Omega in slot 1 to get the unarmed super attack, because if it's there, it's going to be unarmed. But there you go. We got the, as you saw, no item, both of the missions done. and we are all good on this stage. All right, yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, I think I love you. Still looking for feedback on this new video format. I really like how it's formatted, and I like the way that I can record it, but I want to know if it's entertaining still. So please give me feedback on it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We stayed all the way to the end. I think I love you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't know if I said it already, but yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.